What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got the craziest college football season of all time. Let's check this out. Okay. 2007. I was 2 years old, Nate.
Simply the greatest college football season ever played.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
With so many twists
Crash
and
out
turns
already,
throughout the season, the best way to be able to tell this story will be through the weekly chronological timeline from the perspective of the polls. Because what ended up happening in 2007 has so much historical significance in relation to the polls. Things that had never happened in the 71-year history of the AP poll were happening on a constant basis throughout 2007.
I think in a year we've had so many upsets in college football. How
Kirk
fitting
Herbstreit.
to have Kansas and Missouri controlling their own destiny, not only for a conference title, but to get to the national title. It's an amazing year.
Kansas and Mizzou? Really, nigga?
Welcome to the season kickoff of the Big Ten Network.
Not Charles Davis.
Michigan Wolverines are ranked in the top 5.
That nigga always had a big ass forehead, bro. Cranium.
Lots of reasons why.
Everyone remembers this game. Michigan losing at home to lower division opponent Appalachian State.
Nigga, what?
The kick is the Mountaineers have just beaten the Michigan Wolverines!
It's the most famous college football upset of all time, and Michigan suffered major fallout after this game. Let's focus on the short-term effect. They went from a top 5 team and a national title contender to falling completely out of the rankings. In the 71 years, the AP
Damn! You don't even see that shit nowadays, bro. Like, if you lose to an unranked school, you will drop, but not out of the fucking rankings, bro. They had the top 25 back then, right? Cause like bro, if you're at 5, you're not falling out the top 25, no matter who you lose to, bro. Like, you might maybe the top 10 if you lose to an unranked school, but out of the whole top 25,
contender to falling completely out of the rankings. In
that
the
is
71
tough.
years the AP poll had been published, this was the largest drop in the rankings ever. Michigan's loss was so embarrassing, it caused ESPN's analyst Lou Holtz to get upset enough that he cursed on live TV.
Wait, for
The
real?
locker room's completely different. Everybody moaning, pointing fingers, complaining about this. Second stringers saying I should play, etc. Ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea how many problems happen in the locker room.
They got them Coke bottle glasses
Well, he
on.
wasn't wrong. Michigan would get smoked the following week.
Damn, 39-7 is
with the most
crazy.
memorable moments being that Statue of Liberty play, followed by the fake Statue of Liberty.
Nah, that's cold. Okay, you got week 2.
This is a huge win for South Carolina. It would be a defining win.
No way Georgia lost to South Carolina, bro.
This one up for grabs, jump ball, and knocked away and picked off by Brinkley.
I mean, but South Carolina always got dogs. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they always been an underrated ass team. Four top 25 upsets. So then Michigan knocked off Penn State. So y'all lose to Appalachian State, but then turn around and knock off number 10 ranked Penn State. I will never understand college football, bro. Like, I really don't. I really don't, bro.
There were a total of 9 upsets. In the grand scheme of college football, this is a pretty normal amount. Things take off, however, in week 5, when there were 8 top 25 teams who lost. Half of them were in the top 10, 3 of which were in the top 5. Things were starting to get weird. This takes us to our first Cinderella story of the video.
This is one special night.
This is unbelievable, Al. We're about to witness the birth of a college football program behind us.
Back in 1997, the University of South Florida had begun their first season of NCAA football. Their first team meeting was held under a tree, and they had no real football facilities. Starting off as a Division I AA school, the team quickly grew, and by 2000, the NCAA felt they were ready to make the move up to Division 1A. Over the course of the next 7 years, they did decent, especially for being recently formed, but not in the grand scheme of major college football. They had never been ranked. That was until week 4 of the 2007 season, where USF entered the polls for the first time. After another win, they moved up 5 spots to number 18. Suddenly, week 5's matchup against number 5 West Virginia had become the biggest game in program history up to that point.
snap it. Brophy takes a knee.
Wow.
The biggest game in South
Pretty sure this is the only time USF was any good, bro.
in the history
Real
of
shit.
this 11-year-old Bulls football program.
Okay, yeah, week 6.
The biggest crowd in FAU history today, most of them wearing green and gold
The
for the
fuck?
South
Florida
Bulls.
Atlantic Owls.
Just imagine the hype train.
No
that
way,
the
no-
South
no
Florida
way
students were
USF
riding.
lost
Although this game
this
would be
game.
close, USF would win that game,
Okay, I
keeping
was
the
about to say.
undefeated season alive.
I was about to
Now,
say, bro,
before we
there's no
continue,
fucking way.
I'd like to thank Honey for sponsoring this video. First is saving me from over to get back to week behind up the LSU. At this point, it was a coin flip between who was the #1 team in the country. Coming up though, LSU had to face a tough Florida team led by Tim Tebow, while USC had a walk in the park. They played the below average Stanford, who had gone 1-11.
Stanford be sleepers every year, though, I feel like.
1-3 up to this point. USC was favored by nearly 6 touchdowns going in.
6 touchdowns is crazy. It's 23-17. All Stanford needed a touchdown, extra point. Take the lead. Damn! That nigga got smoked, bitch. Held on that shit, though.
You know who that is, right? That's the Richard Sherman. He eventually.
Oh shit! I forgot Sherman used to play wide receiver before he transferred to cornerback. Damn.
Before 2009, he was a receiver, and on 4th and 20 in the biggest game of his life up to that point, he had miraculously kept his.
I wonder why that nigga used to always catch picks and shit.
To the near side.
He's the middle receiver in the trips down to the bottom.
That nigga got drilled though. Yo,
Goal from the 10.
I would knock the win on mine. I ain't gonna lie.
Goes to the fade to the other side.
Ooh, that's a bean top, nigga.
Stanford touchdown, Stanford, my goodness.
We'll see into the game with a 35 home
Just for
game win
context
streak.
of how
Wow.
shocking this was, the year before when these two played, USC blew out Stanford 42-0.
Wow.
Then, a week before this game, Stanford's starting quarterback had suffered a seizure, so the backup, who had only thrown 3 collegiate passes, was to make the start. Remember that other huge upset earlier in the season? Michigan was favored by 34 points versus Appalachian State. USC was favored by 41 over Stanford. Crazy. While that happened, down in Louisiana, Florida and LSU played in one of the best games all year. This game was the definition of smash mouth football.
I mean,
that
both
for a
teams are
while
ranked inside the
favored
top
Tim Tebow
10,
and
so.
Florida. But with a couple
I mean, you
trips
can't
of
still say it's an
Steve
upset because,
Miles,
you know what I'm saying? If you're the #1 team in the nation, you should be able to beat everybody.
some
But, like,
big-time turnovers,
you know, still a ranked team at the end of the day inside the top 10.
and grinded out football, LSU completed the 4th quarter comeback to truly solidify them as the #1 team in the country. What's incredible was
So
going
LSU
into
won that
week
game. I
7,
thought it was talking
USC
about
was
them
still
losing
in the
that shit, I
top
ain't gonna lie.
10 somehow, but there was a new frontrunner in the Pac-10. Cal was ranked #2,
Cal?
and it's all because 2 weeks prior,
Nigga,
they
we
beat
got
Oregon.
Boston College in the top 5? Damn, Boston College was that good back then?
With 22 seconds to go. Stewart in the backfield. Dixon. Colvin.
He fumbled.
No signal. Colvin. The officials have yet to make a call. It's got to be something.
No way.
Rolling on the field is touchdown.
Wow.
Out of bounds in the end zone.
Nah, bro,
That's
losing a game like that
absolutely
gotta suck. I ain't gonna
But it
lie.
helped catapult the Golden Bears to their
Oh
highest
my
ranking since
gosh.
1951. That was
Damn.
when football looked like this. Here's what's also
When
crazy.
everybody was playing
LSU,
against
who had that
janitors
close
and
game
shit.
versus Florida the week before, would play Kentucky in week 7 earlier than when Cal played. After a triple overtime thriller, Kentucky beat LSU in dramatic fashion, which opened the door for Cal to be the #1 team in the entire nation.
Wow.
Only one problem. Cal's starting quarterback Nate Longshore had been ruled out of the upcoming game just 10 minutes before kickoff.
Just 10 minutes, the fuck?
An ankle injury from the previous week. Still, with guys like Justin Forsett and Deshaun Jackson, Cal was still favored to win. Flash to the third quarter. Cal's losing, but it's 2nd and goal on Oregon State's 1-yard line. They would be stopped not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Forsett, no! Oregon State with an incredible stop.
Wow.
This seemed to be the game's defining moment. Cal didn't give up though. Down by 10 in the 4th quarter, they would score, stop Oregon State, and give themselves another chance to either win or at least go into overtime with the momentum.
14
this
seconds
is how
left.
it all went down.
Now Cal has a shot to go for the
Just
win
outside
here.
the 10. Can he make a play?
That's not a good play.
Damn, that nigga got swung, man. Wait, hold up, wait, whoa, hold up. Y'all don't have no timeouts. Wait, what down is it? Okay, it's 1st and 10. And you decide to run the ball yourself instead of throwing it away. What sense does that make, Gengar? And like, bro, what's the crazy thing about it? They're only down by 3. So even if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Even if you can't score a touchdown, at least you got a field goal to potentially send this bitch into overtime. What the fuck are you doing? Nigga trying to play a hero. You're not the main character, nigga. You're a backup QB. Know your fucking role. Like, bro. Nigga trying to play the hero and shit. Cost his team the game. Dumbass nigga. Slow, bro. Slow.
That last play was a nightmare. It was 1st and 10. All he had to do was throw the ball out of bounds.
Thank you.
Instead of throwing the ball away, he actually threw the game away. And Cal would completely fall
Slow
apart
ass
after that
nigga,
game.
bro. Slow
After
ass
starting
nigga.
5-0 and having a legitimate shot to be number 1, they finished the season 6-6.
Damn. And that play right there is what really cost them their season. That's crazy. They only won a single game since that.
This is
Crazy.
where the college football rankings had been officially flipped upside down. Let's just take a look at some of these teams near the top.
Okay.
Hawaii. This was the highest that they had been ranked in
Hawaii?
the history of their program. Kansas had seemingly come out of nowhere. They were historically terrible.
Where Bam at?
Now they were sitting
We're
at
probably in the
6-0.
top 5.
Arizona State was off to their best start in a
Yeah,
decade.
VTech up in there.
Kentucky
Okay,
hadn't
West
even
VA.
been ranked since 1984, just over 20 years. After 2 big-time upsets, they made an appearance in the top 10. Where did Boston College come from? They were led by Matt Ryan.
Damn, no
and this
Bama
was the
though?
highest that they had been ranked since before World War II. And
Damn.
now, to top them all, South Florida, who had never been ranked in the history of their program until this
Ohio
year,
State number 1. So
sat at
damn, so
number
no
2
Bama is
in the
crazy.
rankings. Looking at their upcoming schedule, compared to some of the games they already played, the chances of reaching the national championship game were real. People felt that their upcoming game versus Rutgers was probably their toughest one left. They make it through this game, it was most likely smooth sailing on their way to becoming the most shocking team to make the national title in recent memory.
Okay.
BCS number 2.
Down by 3. USF had one last chance. 4th and 22. How the fuck you get in that position? Just throw up a prayer, nigga. Oh my gosh. Wait, I think I remember this play. Oh no, this is a different play. Never mind.
We'll check the flag. He comes back.
Pass interference. Number 18 offense.
Wow.
Very subtle push, almost not necessary.
Yeah, that's PI. You could definitely see that nigga head jerk forward. Pause. 4th and 37. Just throw up a prayer, bro. Oh my gosh. Wow. Beat by unranked Rutgers. Cinderella Cinderella quit dreaming. This is a nightmare. Yo.
Real ugly.
Wow. The following week they lost again. Oh my gosh. And UConn ain't even a football school, bro. They're a basketball school mostly.
They disappeared pretty quickly. But to go back to that Week 8 loss against Rutgers, people started
And
to
they lost
notice
to
a
Cincy?
particular trend. This had marked 3 weeks in a row that the number 2 team in the nation had lost. So the burning question that swept the nation, will it continue? Well, in Week 9, it sure looked like it.
Boston
After going
College
scoreless
VTech.
the entire game, they would score a touchdown, win for an onside kick, got it, then drove down the field to set up this.
Chance here to force overtime. 10 to 12 yards is what you're looking for right now if you're Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Matty Ice.
Plenty of time. Cannot take a sack here. Ryan will fire.
He threw a pick, didn't he?
Open for a touchdown is Callender. And Lane Stadium goes silent.
That pass by Matt Ryan was unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, bro. All the way across the field is crazy. They don't call him Matty Ice for no reason. Following week.
On this 2nd down and 7.
Versus, oh my gosh. Pick 6.
That will spell doom probably for another number 2 team. What is it about number 2 this year?
Boston College will go on to lose their next game as well. Wow. Damn, so number 2 was unlucky that year? Shit.
Off the edge, Dixon will just fall down now.
The fuck?
Shovel pass, there was traffic.
Oh shit. That's why he went down like
There
that.
was no contact. He just crumpled on the ground.
If Dixon doesn't get hurt, Oregon probably wins out, and there's a good chance that he may have won the Heisman Trophy, and the Ducks most likely would have been playing in the national championship. Instead, they become the 5th number 2 team in 7 weeks to lose. No one knows what's going on.
Nigga.
Anyone who gets to the top immediately goes down. The week before Oregon lost, number 1 Ohio State would lose at home to unranked Illinois. I just remember watching their quarterback, Juice Williams, tear up the Buckeyes defense. This seemingly ended Ohio State's hopes and dreams of returning to the national title. This loss should have been more shocking, but this is the 2007 college football season we're talking about. Nothing was going to shock us at this point.
Damn, so 2007 was basically unpredictable, bro.
To what certainly could be the game of the year. With Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brett Musburger. Folks, let this sink in. If either Kansas or Missouri wins their next 2 games, they will play for the national championship.
To anyone who had been watching college football for a while, this just felt bizarre. Let me try to explain how weird this is. These two were rivals, which had been going on since 1891. Keep in mind, this goes back to before cars were invented.
1891, bro? Could y'all imagine living back then?
Missouri had been ranked since 1960, and this was the highest that Kansas had ever been ranked. So this had easily become the best matchup in nearly 120 years. Before the season, some thought that Missouri may be decent. I mean, no one expected them to be near the top 5, so that was a pretty big surprise. But Kansas?
Damn, that nigga big as shit.
Just look at that stat. That is one of the most ridiculous.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. That's uncalled for. But damn, bro. Nigga, lay off the pork chops or something, bro. And about time for you to shave this nut ass cut too, nigga. Damn. Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Just
my
look
fault
at that
though,
stat.
gang. My fault.
That
I just
is
had
one
to
of
say
the most
something.
ridiculous stats that you'll ever see. Oh yeah, number 1 LSU lost again in triple overtime. How many times is that going to happen? So now, the winner of this Kansas-Missouri game would be the number 1 team in the nation and would end up playing the following week in the Big 12 championship. They win that game, they play in the national title.
Daniel still looking for somebody open. Retreats. On the move, complete. Alexander scores. Straight back. Throws middle. Intercepted on the deflection. There's Bridges.
Just gave themselves a chance.
In trouble.
Wow.
There's a safety.
That's a ball game.
36-28.
Damn, that nigga got a hella turf in his helmet.
I don't know how I didn't see this coming. Kansas was number 2. You can't win in 2007 if you're number 2.
That is crazy, bro. Like, bro, the number 2 like have a curse or some shit? Like, bro. Now West Virginia about to lose, huh? Oh my gosh! That nigga got smoked. Holy shit. Oh my gosh.
The Pitt Panthers have pulled a stunning
This one was rough. West Virginia was favored by 28.5 points.
Wow.
Missouri would also end up losing.
When are they gonna learn to stop favoring number 2 teams, bro?
Listen to this stat.
Real
the
shit.
number 1 and number 2 team had only lost in the same weekend 4 total times in the previous 10 years. In 2007 alone, it had happened 3 times in the last 8 weeks.
Wow.
I guess no one was more pleased with all these upsets than LSU and Ohio State. Sure, Ohio State got burned by Illinois a few weeks prior, but because of so many improbable upsets, they were back to number 1. And now LSU. Talk about
So how many top teams had multiple losses, bro? Oh, a fake field goal. Damn, that kicker fast as shit. Or is that like a backup QB? Man, like you're on a 4-3, man.
And Flynn is back to throw for the end zone.
Ooh, that's a dime.
That is the call of the year.
LSU's season was magical. Besides all the crazy plays, they lost in triple overtime twice. The second loss seemed to be the nail in the coffin. No team in the BCS era had made it to the championship with 2 losses, let alone losing just a week before conference championship weekend. But 2007 has proven to be a first for everything. Although it seemed like luck had gotten LSU to this point, in the actual national title game, it was anything but.
Play fake one way, Flynn rolls, dumps it off to early Doucette, and he's still
Wow. How the fuck y'all not make that tackle, bro?
Well, congratulations
38-24.
to the LSU Tigers, the 2008 All-State BCS National Champions.
And there you have it. In the most unpredictable season of all time, you have your first 2-loss national champion since 1960.
Football for LSU. I'm preparing for Arkansas. I'm preparing for the next game and the next game after that.
Please ask me after. I'm busy. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
That nigga thought he had aura, huh? Go back to this shit.
After that.
Nigga thought he had aura saying this shit.
Me after. I'm busy. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Nigga felt like the shit walking out of there, bro. Nigga felt like he was the shit, huh?
Other notable moments included
Tim Tebow,
Heisman, Hawaii and Illinois making it to BCS Bowls, and both getting crushed. Kansas finishing 12-1, and just for context, by 2009 they were back to their losing ways. And lastly, West Virginia stomped Oklahoma in the Fiesta Bowl. Man, it really was West Virginia's year. Of all the upsets that happened in 2007, their loss versus Pitt may have stung the most. On Pitt's bus after the game, their quarterback apparently started singing the
damn, bro.
We will see one of those X factors in this football game right now. Britton Colquitt, one of the finest punters in the country, up against the #1 return man.
That boy D-Jack.
And does he punt to him? I think he has the confidence to say, I'm going to punt right to him.
Well, that's stupid.
You'll never see a Colquitt back away.
Punting the ball to D-Jack in 2007 has got to be the dumbest shit ever, bro. Oh my gosh, that was mean ass step back. Nah, holding hands to the 5-yard line is crazy. Hey man, it's a good ass vid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wanna know what you guys think? Don Consploit. Y'all let me know what other college football videos I want to react to. Without further ado, I'm out.
I'ma make them feel me, make them people when they chow me. And if you don't know me, I'ma make sure that you know me. I hate to say it, but I really think I'm broke. But I know I'm chosen, I really know I'm chosen. I know I'm chosen. I was just lost a year ago, but now I'm focused. When good at sports, this microphone can be my trophy. Not taking drugs, I found a better way of coping.